What is up, FPG fam? Further here, and welcome back to another Aether Gazer video. Now, I've been getting this question a lot on whether or not Scotty's worth pulling, and I did want to go ahead and answer that question in today's video. And if she's not worth pulling, who should you be saving for, and who should you be trying to target? So I want to go ahead and tackle that topic today because I know we have a lot of new players joining the game of Aether Gazer Global, and we have a lot of free-to-play players and light spenders not sure where to spend their premium currency. So hopefully this video can help you, and I implore you, go down in the comments below, let me know your thoughts and opinions. Now, Scotty, like I mentioned, has been out for a couple of days. I've been using her extensively. I put a lot of resource and investment and time into her, and I could say definitively that if you're a free-to-play player and you're a light spender and Scotty's not a must-pull for you in terms of character design and gameplay, that she's certainly a skip. And as a quick disclaimer that I always make, Aether Gazer is a game where you pull the modifiers that you want. That is truly how this game should be played, because the content, not necessarily 100% casual, there is some hard content, but it is a game where if you put the resources into your most favorite modifier, you'll be able to clear a lot of the content, if not most of it. So I just want to put that disclaimer out there that if Scotty's a character that you enjoy her gameplay, you like the way she looks, and she's going to enhance your enjoyment of the game, then certainly you should go for her. But if you are concerned about having the best modifiers and you're concerned about pushing the hardest content, then I think Scotty is a skip, especially if you have other modifiers like Living Soul Osiris already or Tsukuyomi. Then you're definitely supplementing Scotty and you don't need her. She's certainly not a must pull, because I would say arguably Living Soul Osiris and Tsukuyomi is just a better DPS than Scotty. Now, I have put out videos talking about Scotty and how good she is and how I think she's better than most people give her credit for, but that doesn't dismiss the fact that there are just better modifiers and stronger ones that output more DPS. That is just a simple fact of the matter. Scotty's a very strong modifier. She can do a lot of damage and she's very enjoyable to play and she looks great, but she's not one that you need to have as a must pull, right? So that is my definitive answer on Scotty. If you're a free-to-play player or light spender or new to the game trying to decide what to do with Scotty, just skip, right? Just skip and save for these future modifiers that we're going to talk about. Now, presumably, Leviathan will be next after Scotty, and she's certainly a skip as well. She is not one that you need to have on your account. So what does that leave next for after Leviathan? Well, that's a great question, and I'm not entirely too sure who's going to be coming next. Now, presumably, it would be Hell, then Hera, then Hades, and we would just be back on the CN timeline. But I can't say that as a fact, because global developers have shown that they are able to switch up the banners and schedule when they please and release modifiers however they want to release them. So once again, presumably it would be Hell, Hera, and then Hades, but it can certainly be Hera, Hell, and Hades, or it can be Hades, Hera, Hell, who knows, right? Or they could just jump a whole different modifier from a whole different area, like Shu as an example, just hypothetically speaking. But let's say it is Hell, Hera, and Hades. Now, what should you do then? As much of a powerhouse of an AoE DPS Hell is, I think she would be a skip as well. And the reason being is because you just have two tier 0 modifiers coming right after her in Hera and Hades. So Hell would be a skip. Once again, you have Hera, who is the only true best support in terms of buffing the team in the game. That's why she's tier 0, which leads me to wanting to talk about maybe in a separate video on how Aether Gazer has a bit of a problem in terms of they don't have enough true support characters. Now, I know there are pseudo supports like Jin'e and others who, you know, buff the team slightly, or they, you know, resistance shred the enemy in some way, but it's not like a true dedicated support like Hera is, and that's why Hera is in tier 0 and those other characters are not, because she just does something that other modifiers cannot do, and she does it to such a degree that's absurd that makes her a must pull. And so that's why Hera is tier 0, and definitely if you're free to play or light spender and you're trying to have the best account, you're going to want to get Hera. So you want to save your premium currency for her. And then Hades is just the best DPS in the game, arguably the best, and you're definitely going to want to have her because she's going to allow you to push the hardest content and to be able to output the most damage. So you're going to want to have her on the team as well. So you just have these two fantastically OP modifiers that are going to be coming. Now, I think for me, in an idealistic world, I would possibly opt for Hera being after Leviathan, because you would have the opportunity to skip both Scotty and Leviathan, have enough premium currency to pity Hera if you needed to, and then Hell be after Hera, so then that way you can skip, maybe save some more premium currency, and then have Hades after Hell and then be able to pity Hades. possibly, depending on how much premium resources they provide in terms of currency. Now, if they did Hell, Hera, Hades, I mean, you still might have enough because you'll be skipping Hell as well. You might have had a lot saved up from skipping Scotty and Leviathan and Hell, and then be able to get both Hera and Hades pitied, but I'm not too sure. Once again, that would be tough. And then in that aspect, you may be only able to get one or the other. Now, after Hades or Hera or Hell, what should you be looking forward to? Well, you know, if we continue the CN timeline, you have Shu, Athena, Oceanus, Marduk. I think at this point, honestly, it might just be the modifier that you enjoy the most. A lot of people would say skip all the way till 2.0 and wait for these characters like Ling Wang, Jin Wu, Meng, and Geng Chen. But that is a long time to not be pulling, and I know the enjoyment of these games a lot of times is pulling characters, building them up, and using them because it's something brand new and exciting to do. So I don't know if I could recommend skipping all the way to 2.0. That's just a long time. So I think at that point, it might just be whoever you find to be the coolest or whoever you've been waiting for, whether that be Shu or Athena. I know a lot of people who have Living Soul Osiris like myself are looking forward to Thor, so Thor might be one, or Flame Tear because he looks fantastic. So you may just want to do that, just pull one of the modifier you're looking forward to the most, and then just be saving as much premium currency until 2.0 characters, because I think these 2.0 characters, from what I've heard and researched, they are just a step above, right, in terms of the way they look, their gameplay, their damage output, whatever the case may be. It's just a tier above what we have currently. So you may just want to be saving for these characters because they are going to be tremendously fun to play, and they are going to be probably OP and really enhance your account tenfold. So that is my recommendation, my 2 cents, and what I think my free-to-play players and light spenders should be doing, how you should be prioritizing and planning your pulls, and where you should be putting your premium currency. But once again, you just let me know in the comments down below what your thoughts are. If you're a free-to-play player or light spender, let me know what your plan is, your game plan. Let me know what you are going to do and how you are going to plan out your pulling sessions for these modifiers in Aether Gazer Global. Thank you guys so much for all the support. I do truly appreciate it. It means the world to me, and I'll see you all in the next one. Remember to stand out, be different, have fun, go further beyond in everything that you do. My name is Cody. You call me further. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye, guys.